This genius way to
This little Tesla space heater ad.
This thing is revolutionizing the way
he sounds miserable.
The very act that Trump is citing as a reason to not be sentenced, he is not even following. The Trump team isn't even doing what is required under this Transition Act. They are not doing what they need to do to even prepare.
Of course not.
Alvin Bragg, critical background checks of candidates for high-level nationals. Trump doesn't actually care about.
I should make that a button. Trump doesn't actually care. Actually,
Trump doesn't actually care.
Okay, well, I have to make that sound clear later.
Trump doesn't actually care.
Yeah, no shit. So I just want to talk about all the rude people and that you guys need help. And I'm gonna put on the screen a wonderful actress named Jennifer Lewis. She went on that sports guy's channel or whatever, his show, and she said the most amazing thing about, the election and everything. I'll play a clip of it.
Particularly black men and Latinos supported him. Why do you think that is, and what do you have to say to who were not in favor of supporting Kamala Harris?
Oh, honey. So disgusting. I can't even put words to them voting for her. They didn't vote for her, didn't vote because she was a woman. They didn't care that she was smart and powerful, educated, beautiful, kind, joyful, fearless. She would have taken care of this country. She would have protected the people. She would have surrounded herself with great minds. But keeping women in their place was more important to them. So, baby, y'all done fucked up every right from your children. Once again, there will be no social security and pensions. This thing has said you will never have to vote again. We have fucked up. End of story.
You don't think it was a simple situation of looking at the economy? If they thought about money in their pockets and safety in the streets.
Listen,
it couldn't have been as simple as that?
First of all, do you see women breaking in people's houses? Do you see women shooting each other in the streets?
No.
They voted because they voted for Trump because, I hate saying his name. They voted for him because they hate themselves. And they see this thing as powerful, that he's going to move mountains for them and make them rich. And unfortunately, black men, they want a man. They were saying, I'm voting for the man. Well, we're going to see about that.
The ignorance that bled out of this whole shenanigans for me. My God. Seriously? Oh my God. Okay. Which is exactly why I'll never vote a woman as president. And I said, oh my God, are you kidding me? You'll never vote for a woman as president? That's not just ignorant, it's shameful. Women have been cleaning up messes made by men for centuries. Politics is no different. Your mindset is exactly why progress takes so long. It's not just actually genuinely offensive. It's sexist as all hell and a reflection of deeply ingrained prejudice. It's embarrassing for you. This type of behavior perpetuates harmful stereotypes and denies half the population the respect and the opportunity they deserve based solely on gender. Statements like yours aren't just backward, they're blatant rejection of equality and fairness. I can't imagine how you treat the women who surround you in your life. It gets worse, it gets more disgusting. Her whole talking point was that Latino and black men who voted for Trump hate themselves, which what other explanation is there? If you're voting against your rights and all, you're voting against yourself for your own interest. All these, how is that not hating yourself? You don't hate yourself, but you want to be deported. You don't want any rights. You want to be treated like shit. How is that not hating? Whatever. Okay. So someone wrote, well, I'm frightfully sorry, but I actually love myself, and I'm certainly not sexist. You surely realize how stupid you come across, question mark. Love watching these lefties squirm with anger. God bless, DT. With a British flag. Love watching these lefties squirm with anger. That is precisely the type of shit that he's trying to breed out of these jerks. Someone just wrote, black women can be so ignorant. I wrote, whoa, in all caps. What the fuck? I'm surprised nobody else has even said anything to him. There's like, somebody else wrote, blah, 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 blah. And then somebody wrote, the libtards should be penalized and forced to retract their statements on live TV. Again, kind of sadistic. Someone said, your mom should have swallowed. I just was like, this is disgusting. People are truly getting worse by the day, and I don't understand it. It's not even worth reading some of these because they don't know how to make sense of their own selves. They cannot explain to me what their comment means. I'll even be with them. I'm like, hey, you know, that's funny or whatever. Haha. What do you mean? Or when was that? Or like, you know, I'm trying to say, bring me to your level. I want to laugh with you too. And it's crazy. I mean, they just start malfunctioning. Most of the time they'll say, you know, with the hand over their face, they'll just say Trump 2024. I don't ask questions. Oh, gee, I wonder why. I mean, you're on social media. Why don't you ask? You're answering all these questions. Why aren't you answering mine? I don't get it. I'm not even trolling you. I'm learning to use that word now. I'm not even trolling you. I'm simply kind of being chums with you. I'm bring me up to speed, man. What's the deal? There is nothing to bring up to speed. That's why. Someone wrote, you know, they were encouraging her. Finally came across a good one. It said, you said it, auntie. And someone said, she ain't say shit. And I said, who are you to say that? And then somebody else wrote, and who are you? I was like, bitch, I was waiting for you to... No, I wrote, I'm someone who has had their life destroyed beyond what you will ever believe by Trump personally. I'm someone who cares and respects everyone, including undeserving people like you. Someone positive. I'm someone sticking up for people. I'm someone speaking out against tiny-minded, hateful, crooked-thinking people like you that need to be spoken to. I can go on and on. I'm simply setting an example for others. Like, shit, man. Don't you have any sense? Anyway, there was a lot. There were a lot. And, it's getting worse by the day. And it's fucking pathetic. It's ridiculous. And I don't know what to do about it. But I'm just gonna keep on questioning them. Critical thinking. Why are they avoiding it? I don't understand. And that's when they truly just like, it reminds me of, I caught a scorpion a long time ago, and I don't know why I thought to do this, but, I dropped one tiny drop of vodka, of alcohol on the scorpion, and it instantly started going mad and like stinging itself. And I was like, I did not expect that. I thought it was gonna like act all cool and not so like threatening towards me, but it was nuts. And that's what I think of when you just simply, in the most friendly tone, ask these Trump supporters like, oh, what did you mean by that? Or like, why'd you feel that way? That's awesome. Like, I didn't see it. When was that? Or where was it? Or something. And they become that scorpion. It's like, whoa, oh my God. Jesus, if I'd have known, I would not have even asked you this, first of all. Second of all, I'm just asking you about your own comment. I'm not insulting you. I'm not making you feel dumb. So if you come across anybody who you just cannot resist responding to in like an outrageously like angry and like sensical way, please try to refrain. There's no use. I'm telling you right now, there's no use. The only thing to do is just question them a little bit, just a little bit. And I'll be posting some examples soon, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to talk about that, and I thought that was interesting that Trump's not even complying with the thing that he's fighting for. He's trying to get this thing that he's not even working on himself. It's wow. But you know what? I bet you, I mean, I'm hoping to God, please God, I'm hoping that I'm wrong on this, but I bet you it's not going to stop them. It's like, oh, well, it's mandatory. Yeah, well, so is showing your health record, so is the background checks on his crew, so is literally every other fucking thing.